To remove the radio, insert the two removal keys into the holes. Once locked in, the radio should be easy to pull out. Start disconnecting the cables behind the radio, paying attention to their locking mechanisms. Depending on the spec of your vehicle, you may have more or less cables than the one shown. Please be gentle with the white cable for the radio FM antenna. The tab should pull back and gently push down. We'll first need to install the FPC boards into the radio. Begin by removing the 4 screws on top of the radio. You will need a T8 screwdriver. Cut through the warranty sticker. Remove the 2 screws holding the CD player. Gently remove the CD player. Feel free to use a towel when laying it on the radio. Unscrew these 2 screws. Once again, please use a T8 screwdriver. In some models, a T10 may be required. You will now need your FPC boards. In the bag you will find 2 FCP board. These easily snap off each other. You will also need the 2 mounting screws and 2 ribbon cables, 1 short and 1 long. Proceed by screwing the mounting screws into the empty screw holes. The larger FPC board will have 3 connection points, labeled as panel, DB on top, and as MB, meaning motherboard, underneath. Proceed by pulling the RMC ribbon cable inside the radio from the motherboard. Insert the shorter ribbon cable from the bag into the connection point labeled MB. Gently pull back the black locking and insert the ribbon cable. The blue section should be facing up. Once in, please lock in to secure the connection. Proceed by repeating the process by inserting longer ribbon cable into the connection point labeled DB, which will face the back of the radio. Insert the original RMC ribbon cable to the connection point labeled panel. And finally, insert the other end of the shorter ribbon cable into the original motherboard. Reinsert the 2 screws into the mounts to secure the FPC board. The longer ribbon cable will be going through this gap here. Place the CD player in its original position. Place the top cover in its original position. We'll now connect the smaller FPC board. Start by removing these two screws. Connect the last ribbon cable to the smaller FPC board. And remember, blue side always facing up. If you have a 1S line or S1 model, you may have additional connections in the back of the radio. You may realize that space is limited and you're unable to secure the board onto the radio. Please feel free to skip this step, as it will simply mean the smaller board isn't secured. As long as all connections are made, this won't make a difference and it will work just as normal. Let's head to under the steering wheel. Start by removing the side panel. Firmly pull the plastic trim under the steering. Look for the gateway connector and proceed by unplugging it. Now remove the side panel on the passenger side. We will be dropping the glove box. Unscrew the screws. Start with the one on the side. These are all T15s. Three screws on the top. 2 screws inside the glove box. And 2 more under the glove box. Once all screws have been removed, gently drop the glove box. Let's get the integration box ready. Let's connect the USB video cable. Then connect the Wi-Fi antenna. Let's now set up the dip switches. These should also be in the user manual and depends on your car model. In this case, the dip switches code was 00110000. Grab your main power plug and route the gateway adapter connection to the connection under the steering wheel. There should be an opening allowing you to do so. Connect the female end of adapter cable to the male end of the original gateway connection. Then connect the male end of the adapter into the original gateway plug. Let's now connect the main power plug. Feel free to carefully cut off some of the cable wrapping for extra playroom. Connect the main power plug. Route the end that plugs into the integration box to the side of the glove box. Connect the LVDS video cable. The connection will be purple or occasionally gray. The green male end of the cable will plug into the original MMI radio. The blue male end of the cable will plug into the integration box. Route this to the side of the glove box. Proceed by connecting the integration box. First, connect the LVDS cable, then the power cable. If you happen to, for whatever reason, need to reset the integration box, you will just need to unplug and plug back the main power plug. Let's now connect the original MMI radio, starting from the main power plug. The new main power plug adapter will also have a small plug to be connected to the small FPC board. Connect the rest of the cables to the MMI radio. Male green end of LVDS cable to be plugged into the purple plug. Push the MMI radio into its original position. Feel free to push the additional cables behind the radio down to ease the process. This is where the integration box will be placed. Place the Wi-Fi antenna within the insulation above the glove box. No need to stick it and keep it away from metal. Make sure to have the USB cable out of the way at the back of the glove box. This will be rerouted to the front below the center console. Screw the screws back in, starting from the one on the side. Once done, place side panel to original position. Repeat process to the panels under the driver's steering wheel. Also push the MMI box all the way in. If your car has no Bluetooth, you will need MMI 2.0 cable to activate the O channel for the sound. The connection is usually in the glove box or in the armrest. Thank you so much for watching.